Hello everybody, Burnedoutguy here, and welcome back to OutWorld Station. Alright, last episode we did a bunch of stuff and things, and we got everything up and running. Got all of our new fleet going, and we did a bunch of stuff with antimatter, or no, not the antimatter, but the exotic matter. Yeah, we were trying to figure that crap out, right? So today what we need to start off with is by making another one of these. We also need to make maybe another one of these would probably be good. Even though like our usage rate is there, but when things keep going, they go up high, and I think we should be good to put at least one more of these down. So what are we missing? Advanced plating, superconductors. All right, that's pretty neat. Picked up some quantum implosion ammo somewhere. Scary. There you go. So we got enough to put one there. And we shall link that to there. And this has to get linked to all of these. Marvelous. That should be producing lots of power. Good stuff. Good stuff. Glad to see it. So I'd like to see. I don't know why it was showing us such a low number earlier. I don't know why. But this makes more sense. And that's good. Now we can add another particle accelerator thing over here. So we'll go to our blueprints. Add one from last episode. Just gotta figure out which one's the particle accelerator one. Okay, so it looks like we got enough stuff to build it now. Put that in the left hand corner. I believe that's the left hand corner. That looks right. Perfect. Okay, so now the recipe, we can change this. We put it to quantum crystals, right? Now we need to bring in exotic matter into over here. So we can do that. We'll take a little pipeline here. So you know what? Let's do it directly off of that thing right here. It's a wormhole. Put a wormhole right here. Base. Exotic. Perfect. Now this thing here can go directly into that. This is going to cause a bunch of garbage. Yeah, that's good. And then the crystals, I guess we store where? I guess we can just put them here. And that will go into there. Alright, that seems like a pretty decent plan. A little off though. Would have preferred it to have been up a little bit more, but whatever, I'm not taking that apart. Alright, so let's go back to 6. We'll hook up another wormhole to come back here and bring the antimatter back here. So if you're still bringing stuff in, that's pretty dope. How much you got in there? 85. So this is probably not going to make a lot right off the bat, but I guess we'll suffice with what we have, right? Until we figure out how to make things better. Do we just throw it right onto here like that? All right, we'll throw our wormhole here, and we'll link that with the main base, and then you can go there. So you should be sending home that. And then now we're making these quantum crystals. Hey, good shit. Good shit. Okay, so that's a good start. Just making sure nothing is backing up here. Okay. I'm happy with the way that looks. That's good. Okay, so we're gonna build 2 new manufactories. And then ammo, we do the ammo one. All right, so here is the game plan. You need to be the quantum computers. And then you need to be sensor arrays. You small probes. Okay, so I didn't need this one yet. Okay. So was that all that we unlocked that was new at the moment? Alright, let's start by hooking up all of this stuff here and making the supercomputers and the quantum computers. Okay, so that's everything hooked up. The one that's got the longest distance to go is these quantum crystals because they're like way on the other side of the friggin' planet there. I could move the chest though, mind you. Mind you, I could move the chest. Like I could put the chest in a more of a, but you know what I mean? Whatever gets created has to go to that chest first and then off, you know what I mean? So may as well just leave it there. It's gonna cause less problems in my brain. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Alright, so now let's hook up the next one. Next one is just the quantum crystals, gold, and superconductors. That's pretty easy. There you go. Now those should slowly get made at one point or another. Did have to put those into there. Forgot doing that. So in order to make the probe, we need light missiles, sensor arrays, and molecular bonding. All right. That's much better. And now over time, we're going to be able to make these as well. With the probes. All probes. That's a good start. That's a good start for our little episode there today. All right, let's find out what other kind of shenanigans we can get into here. Looks like we can do the advanced portals for now. Well, go ahead and unlock that. That'll give us the ability to upgrade our wormholes to level 2, which is nice. I'll make the throughput for some of the
Mark
stuff
II
much better.
wormholes have now been unlocked.
Awesome.
These can transport more items, gases, and liquids between remote parts of your stations at
Love to
a
hear it.
faster rate.
That is awesome.
More objectives are available from the objectives panel.
All right. Maybe I should see if I can commandeer 25 of those crystals. There we go. Take those. There we go. Look for quantum storage.
Quantum storage units have now been unlocked. Feed items and materials into this device and access them anywhere from your drone's inventory.
Oh, yeah.
More objectives are available from the objectives panel.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I've been kind of had a personal complaint the entire time that you couldn't access all your items. But if you put one of these down that we can, that's kind of cool. Okay, so the quantum storage isn't a very big thing. Pretty tiny. I think we're gonna plop it right down here. Now, I would have to figure out which items are probably my most desirable items that I need a lot. And then have them linked here. And then when I'm out and about, I have access to my quantum storage right here. And I can pull out the stuff that I need. Cool. That's pretty neat. I like that. Yeah, I'll play with that off screen, off cam and stuff when I got time. Awesome. That's very cool. That's enjoyable. Alright, what's next? Enriches waste production to create usable materials. Well, it all depends on how much waste I'm making. I'm not really backing up on waste anywhere. Okay, slowly starting to back up on that, but I guess we'll take this. Throw that in there. And the quantum computers. There we go, complete. Perfect.
The centrifuge has now been unlocked. This device can be used to enrich waste products and convert them into usable materials. To continue, select a new objective from the Objectives panel.
All right. This is the larger ship. This thing's pretty expensive. You have to save up some stuff. More junk in this one. A bunch more junk in that one too as well. Sure, may as well go clean this up while we're waiting for items to be built. Huh, that one had exotic matter in it. Just throw it there, my drone will pick it up. A bunch more junk in this one too. More exotic matter. Get away from me. Tons of exotic matter. Love it. Nice exotic matter and all kinds of these things. Crazy. This one had like 4 cargo holds on it. No, 2 of them, sorry. What we got here? Junk. He drops junk. Oh, and an artifact. Nice. Oh. Some garbage in this one. And an artifact in that one. Got some exotic matter. More exotic matter. That hideout there for the drone. Alright, this one here, we got a nice artifact. Beautiful. Get ourselves killed. What's over here? Another artifact. We got some junk on this side and an artifact on that side. Perfect. And junk on that side and an artifact on this side. Still can't pick up 2. Damn it. Not bad, and only an artifact in this last one. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna build another one of these little drone things. That way you can go get more exotic matter at once. Pretty good. Hey, you could have got him to get all the cargo pods too. That's hilarious. Okay. Cool.
Alright, well, in the process of making this episode, we had a little bit of an update. So in the update, we had a few things change. One, the storage container for these things can hold a lot more stuff now, and the output is a little bit faster from what it was before. I've also had to go and put these things in here because we're just not keeping up with the amount of nuclear waste being produced, which is pretty crazy, honestly. Also, the nuclear waste, when it's in the wormhole, it doesn't affect you anymore, so that's kind of a good thing. We can go over here and not be all messed up, which is kind of cool. Backing up on these things is pretty nice too. Once these things back up there and we're full on these, we'll probably stop making so much nuclear waste, but I think that's probably what's making most of it right now. So another thing that they added too as well is in here. They added the quantum rift extractor to this one. Do we even have 75 relays? No, not yet. All right, so eventually we'll get relays in there, and then we'll unlock it. But I think it's mainly because we're trying to back up on these, but these are pretty much all done. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know where they're going. Oh, yeah, they might be going over here, maybe. Oh, the only place they go is here. I also said the nitrox recipe was, what they say, adjusted or changed? Altered is the word that they used. But if you go and you go check out the same product, maybe they just changed the amounts or whatever. I have no idea. But yeah, that's now making its thing. That didn't change, so that's good. At least our setup doesn't have to like change or anything like that. Happy about that. I guess we're just still waiting on our ships to get done. Got 7 left. And then we're also waiting on these here to get done as well. So once those are done, then we'll continue on and we'll check out the quantum extractor, because that might put these things, where are they? Are they here? Yeah, that might make these guys like a little bit obsolete. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they're the ones that are going to go get it from these things. I put a quantum whatever on those. Maybe they'll just go back and forth and gather from there instead. I don't know. But Considering these things just constantly respawn, I don't think it's much of a big deal, and we're catching up on them pretty quick. So I don't know how much of those in the future we're gonna need, but it could be lots. So we have the 75. So what we'll do, we'll just select this one right now and we'll complete it. And then at least we'll unlock the quantum rift extractor. Cool.
The quantum extractor has now been unlocked. Construct this advanced device onto quantum rifts you can find in locations like the junkyard to automate large-scale extraction of exotic matter.
Awesome.
To continue, select a new objective from the Objectives panel.
Yes, ma'am. All right, well, then we can go back to this one over here.
The Arkship will be our race's...
Yeah, we already know. All right, so what do we need for one of those things anyways, and where is it? Oh, we got a star in here showing that this is the new thing. Now, that's kind of new. I like that. So you need 1,000 supercomputers, a little bit of plating, quantum computers, and so okay, so you need quite a bit of junk. All right. That's going to take a little while. The solar panels, or the solar arrays again. Not the quantum computers, because we're also using them in here, so... yeah. Well, only one each, right? Oh, and I got 50 of them here, so yeah, we're good for that. Sure. The plating is going to be a little while, though, because we're using those a lot for the ships, so... yeah, these really help, too, by the way, of lowering how much nuclear waste we had in here. We ate away that 1,200 like nothing. That was great. And that all went into here. It didn't get any points, though. Starting to get really expensive. Yeah, because we're pretty much about full up on anything that takes that. Where was that crap? Yeah, it was right there. The railgun ammo. Oh. Got lots of it. The only thing we're missing now is just those neutron initiators, and those we can get over here. Go here, click on this, say I want 10. Get irradiated for a little bit. Put it down right hither. That looks nice. Now we can complete this. That's cool. Bye-bye. Find me something nice. Oh, dope. What the hell, man? That looks like a giant foot.
Well done, Station Commander. The Arkship terminal is now fully operational. When you're ready, you can start feeding in the required items, parts, and materials, and take us to the next stage of operation.
All right.
Our exploration mission to the gas giant Scylla has also discovered an extremely mineral-rich moon orbiting the planet, Helion. And this location has been added to the system map, ready for immediate expansion.
Sweet.
When you're ready, open the Objectives panel to continue expanding your station.
Nice. The Arkship terminal serves as a nexus for constructing the intergalactic Arkship. Once you have constructed the terminal, you'll be able to see different stages of the Arkship construction, more of which will become available as you progress through station levels. Each stage requires items and parts as well as increasing amounts of available power to complete. Once you have acquired the materials and power, you'll be able to complete the next stage and eventually complete the Arkship and escape the void. Dude, that's kind of cool, man. That's kind of cool. Okay, so what are they showing here in the picture? I really wasn't paying attention. I was reading. Okay. Oh, whatever. Let's just click on it and have a look at ourselves. Okay, so we got that done. It needs 1,000 megawatts. And then armor plating, heavy frames, quantum computers, micro antimatter reactors. I think these are things that we're all going to learn how to make, I'm assuming. Because we don't know. Well, we know the heavy frames and the quantum computers. We just haven't done these two yet. All right, all right. Well, it shows that we have like 1,000 megawatts though, because like we're doing like
big spikes of 12,000, so I think we should be good. We're gonna have to definitely need way more power, but anyways, that's insane. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That's pretty interesting. I guess in the next episode we're gonna start going through all of this. Yeah, look at that, right? Tungsten and carbon. Bastards. Different stuff here. All right, sounds pretty good. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what the next production lines are going to give us, and we're probably going to have to go raid other different places to make more production lines, so that's pretty cool. Loving it, loving it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Like, subscribe, peace, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.